Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Food Experience. Today's food experience, something I made over the weekend. I got this idea. I wanted to make a Salisbury steak sandwich. What you would normally eat on a plate, I decided to make it into a sandwich. And it turned out dang good, I'll tell you what. In this video, I'm making everything from scratch, okay, except the bread. I bought a loaf of Texas toast. I did have one minor mishap. I added the wine to the gravy at the wrong point. No big deal, it still turned out great, and I guess without further ado, here we go. Starting with the mashed potatoes, I have 4 pounds of russet potatoes. I need to peel them, and I'll do that off camera. Now that the potatoes are peeled, I have a bowl of cold water with ice that's melting, cutting these in half and quartering them. Also adding some salt into the water. Next, I'm adding the potatoes and the ice water to this pot. Turning on the cooktop and setting it at the highest temperature, 575, and here we go. The potatoes have been boiling for about 15 minutes. Turning off the cooktop. Let me check them to see if they're soft. Oh yeah. I'll drain the potatoes through this colander off camera. Putting the potatoes back into the pot, adding 1/3 cup of melted butter, and start mashing. I also have a cup of warm milk, and you want to add it little by little and continue mashing. Also adding a bit of salt and the rest of the milk. Oh yeah, they're definitely coming along nicely. Yeah, they look like they're at the right consistency now. They're not watery by any means. Nice and fluffy. They still have some texture to them. They're not completely smooth, and that's exactly where I want them to be for this. For right now, I'm putting the mashed potatoes into a container and letting them cool off for later. A pound of ground beef, that's 85/15. 35 grams of breadcrumbs, a packet of French onion soup mix, half teaspoon of ground yellow mustard, 1 large egg, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. You want to break it up and mix it up. You could use your hands or a spatula. But you want everything to be well combined. Weighing the meat. Looks like it's 20 ounces, and I need that to be in 3 equal portions. Now I want to get these into kind of square patties, as close as I can. Does not have to be perfect by any means. Letting my griddle heat up, and I'll get a nice sear on these. The griddle's heated up to about 450, and I'm going to use some ghee. And putting down the hamburger steaks. Letting them go a couple to a few minutes per side. They've been going for about 3 minutes now. Oh yeah, what a nice sear. That's looking good. And now another few minutes on the second side. All right, it's been a few minutes. Nice, very nice. Move these over to the side. I have this burner off. Time to build the gravy. Adding a couple tablespoons of butter to this pot. Turn it on, going to medium. Now that the butter is melted, adding in the onion. And you want to let them saute for around 10 minutes where they become caramelized. The onions have been sauteing for about 11 minutes. They're definitely nice and brown. Mincing a couple cloves of garlic. Stir that up. You want to wait for the garlic to get fragrant. And it's just about there right now. So I'm making a well in the middle. Adding 3 tablespoons of butter. You want that to melt. Now that the butter is melted, 3 tablespoons of flour. Let the flour and butter combine, and then bring the onions in and stir it all up. Let that cook for a couple to a few minutes until all the flour is totally cooked. Adding in a 1/3 cup of wine, red wine, and you could scrape the bottom a little bit to get rid of the font that's stuck on there. I think I was supposed to add the red wine before the roux, but that's okay. Pretty sure it'll work fine this way as well. Adding in 3 cups of beef broth. Give that a nice stir. And you want to let that get to a simmer. Now that it's coming to a simmer, I want 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and a couple tablespoons of ketchup. Stir everything in. Now that everything's a simmer, the patties go back in. And they'll cook the rest of the way. You want to let that go for 10 minutes. While the steaks are going, adding a few cloves of garlic to freshly melted butter, brushing it onto some Texas toast, and get the other side. Let those toast up, and turning off this burner. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, looks good. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Moving these over, using some more ghee, and putting down some corn that I shaved off the cob. Seasoning with Shake That by the Flat Top King. Putting down a little bit of oil and some mashed potatoes. Adding a little bit of butter to the mashed potatoes. Get them spread out a little bit. Check on the corn. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and blackened. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Putting the corn in this pan. That'll keep it warm. And I think the mashed potatoes are done. Moving them off to the side. Back at the Salisbury steak, I've been stirring it every so often. I've also flipped them over a couple times. Time to build the sandwiches. Salisbury steak, and it's already got the gravy on it. Mashed potatoes. And some corn. A little bit of gravy on top. And the top piece of bread. And onto a plate. That's looking pretty good. And I'll see you guys back at the table. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am with a Salisbury steak sandwich. It's like dinner in between a sandwich, right? Sure looks good. I don't even know if I could sandwich the whole thing, but here goes. Oh, there goes some of the potatoes. Oh, that's good. That is like a comfort meal sandwich all in one. The garlic Texas toast, the mashed potatoes, the corn with the Shake That seasoning, the Salisbury steak and the gravy. Wow. I even have some leftover gravy I'm going to put on the side. That'll be great for Dunkin'. Wow, that is so crazy good. Definitely a messy sandwich, but so super tasty. Took me a long time to get this far, and it's totally worth it. Besides messing up on the gravy and putting the wine in at the wrong point in time, it actually came out really good. Obviously, I like it. It's almost gone now. So that's about it for this video. I'm going to eat the rest in private. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my Salisbury steak sandwich. Heck yeah, I loved it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop me a line below. If you liked the video, hit thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit thumbs down. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I got all kinds of cool things coming up. Until next time, have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me, I'm KJ Andy O, your food experience host with the most. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.